Okay, first things first, I know there's really shit quality in the gameplay of this video, but I can't really run it that high because I have a shit computer and I can't play it without it having lag for World at War, even if it's like such an old map that's custom. But anyway, that's over with. Anyway, I'd like to talk to you guys and tell you the story of first time I did suck face.
It was in first grade. It was in a slide, and my brother dared me to do it with this other female. Yeah.
But the real story I want to tell you is a lot more physical. Okay, no, it is not a sex story, you perverted It is the story of how I learned to do a front flip. If I'm completely honest, it's more the progression to me performing a proper front flip. So, my very first attempt. I'm not gonna really count like trampolines or off a diving board into a pool. I'm gonna just count like ground. So, I guess my first attempt was second or third grade. This kid younger than me, or no, actually no. Oh yeah, my little brother, he attempted one on the ground first, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm not going to let him outdo me, and then I tried one too. I didn't tuck at all, and I'd hardly say it was a jump, and I ended up landing on my back. In fourth grade, there was this high schooler, and he claimed that he was doing like front flips for PE, and that he had to like practice them. And he was doing them really good. He was like doing something that I could not comprehend very well at that age. And he did land one. And I thought that was really cool. Skipping ahead to 7th grade, there was this one 8th grader at our school. We're going to call him 420 because he was the only kid that smoked weed at our school. So 420 and me and this one other kid, we're going to call him the Whipped Man, because everyone in 7th grade that were my friends, they said he was super whipped. I didn't really think he was, but he was called it once, so that's going to be his title for the rest of his life. All three of us decided that we were going to make front flips a self-taught goal. In the past, I wasn't really teaching myself how to do a front flip, I was just attempting them for the lols. The Whipped Man would land on his neck. I would do mine a bit to the side. And 420 actually got very close to doing one properly. This went on for about, one lunch period. After that lunch, we never did it again. Then, I moved. I was going to a new school and I had made some new friends. I was hanging out after school with this one dude, and we're gonna call him Tall Dude 1. Now, at this age, I had completely forgotten about parkour. I haven't done it in, like, a really long time, and I basically just, like, shut it out of my system. I then brought up the subject, front flips. I told him that I had attempted a few in the past, and he told me that I should be very careful, I should jump high and do a hard tuck, and then that it would be really cool if I could do that. A few days later, at lunch, we were all kind of digging around, and we were like trying to do like front flips, and we were all attempting them, and then the last attempt was by Tall Dude 1. And when he did it, I was really surprised because he did a perfect front flip. What I didn't know about him is that he has been practicing them a lot with like gymnasts and parkour trainers, and he's been doing this for like a few years or one, I don't know, but he's been practicing them a lot. He was teaching our other friend. We're gonna call him Tall Dude 2. Tall Dude 2 could already do them better than me, and I was kind of jealous, so I wanted Tall Dude 1 to teach me also. He gave me a few tips, and after that I was practicing them a lot, and I did one in front of him where I kind of landed on my heels and then rolled back. Like, by landing on my heels, I was like already a bit in the fetus position, but I immediately rolled back, and that was the closest I had ever gotten to actually landing one, and I got really excited. He did a bit too, and it made me happy. I then didn't practice for the entire summer, and I was completely scared to attempt one again. One day, I just said fuck it in my head, and I went for one. I landed and fell backwards. I had a shit ton of adrenaline, so I just kept going. I forgot to mention that Tall Dude 1 was kind of coaching me while I was doing this, and eventually he started filming it, and I landed my first one. I completely flipped out. I started running. I left the park, went into an alleyway, and then I didn't know where I was. I then started to land them more consistently, and I got the hang of it. When I thought I had mastered this skill, I did one bad attempt, and I just started completely losing it again. It got to the point where I was back at square one and wouldn't even attempt it. I got them back though, and once I did, they were better than ever. I just kept on thinking, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. I focused on what I needed to work on, and I could eventually land them really nice. Tall Guy 1 and 2 both told me that once you learn to do a front flip and you feel like you can do them really well, you will lose them. But after you lose them once and you get them back, then it'll just become second nature to you. It sounded pretty unreal to me, but they were right. After I got them back, I could just do them like it was second nature. Now when I attempt them, I don't even really have to think about it. I just do it. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but attempting a front flip to me now is just like walking. Landing is different. If I just do it without thinking about it, then I'll probably land it, and but not as well as I would if I tried to do one really well. So that is the story of how I learned to do a front flip. There are a few videos on my channel of me doing a flip. Me personally, I still think the flip is kind of bad, but hey, if you want to see me land a front flip, then there's three videos of me landing one. One of them is kind of like parody, but it's me doing front flips. I don't know if I'll be doing any more stories on this channel. This one was kind of special because it'd be cool to talk about my progressions on front flips, and I thought I should share it with you too. If you feel like it, like and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more custom zombies. It's kind of laggy when I record it though. Anyway, I hope to continue learning parkour and learn a lot more flips, more tricks to post on YouTube. I may do a little parkour montage. I don't know, keep your fingers crossed. See you guys in the next video. And what's that? You want to see a backflip? Well, I got a backflip for ya.